Hello. How's it going? Right now we're just getting set up. Yep, we're fishing. So in this stream here, we got trout, smallmouth, and salmon. I'm in Maine. Nice. I'm 17. Nice. Yeah, you've been here for a long time, man. Appreciate you. Oh, we got caught in our line. Problem with fly fishing, you get caught in the other line every once in a while. I think I'm gonna cast the one with the bobber to the left, so I don't get caught. Actually, I see some smallies right here. I'm gonna pop the bobber off real quick. Yeah, I'm kind of learning how to fly fish myself. Now I'm gonna use my spinning rod real quick. Oh, we got one. That was fast, wow. It's a nice smallie. Spinning probably might be the way to go. It's a nice one. Get all tangled in my fly rod though. Alright. Let's see if we can get one with the fly rod. Just have one surface behind us. My guess I probably won't get any trout out of this hole due to all the smallmouth right here. That's alright. There we go. Good one. Yeah, it's not a bad one. It's pretty good. It's a good smallie. Got him on a woolly bugger. It's a nice one. Got me all tangled in my line. Suns just came out. Yeah, there's probably one over those rocks. The water's pretty clear, so you should be able to see most of them. But from your guys' angle, you might not be able to. There we go. That's a good one. Try to keep them off the rocks, otherwise I'll cut my line. Another smallie. Another nice one. Makes 3 so far. It's getting really hot right in this one little spot. The sun beating down right on me. Switch to the spinning rod real quick. Get some of those farther casts. Where's that rock? Also want a little bit of flash. I was using a black woolly bugger before. Right here I'm using a spinner. There's a little worm on it. Don't have any sinkers, sadly. One thing I forgot to bring out here is sinkers. Actually, there's been one fish back here surfacing right behind me. I want to get into the shade too, so. Reel up my rods real quick. I'm gonna fish that little hole right behind me. Been a bunch of fish surfacing right there. Just surfaced again. There's been one fish surfacing right there. Oh, I see him too. That might just be a trout. There's a bunch of them right there. I'm gonna sit you guys down right here by this rock. Sit on the spinning rod real quick. Wish I had a dry fly on instead of a woolly bugger, but that's alright. Yeah, there's our trout. So I'm going to step up to the side by the water here. That's a really good fish. I thought it was like super. Really good one, wow. I don't want to bite the dry fly. Not a dry fly, the woolly bugger. One surface back there though. So I'm gonna set down my fly rod real quick, switch to the spinning rod. If this don't work, we're gonna put on a dry fly. They seem to really like stuff on the surface, but I want to catch a trout real quick. He didn't bite. Might have to use a dry fly. Come on, fish. You know you want to bite. Oh, he had it. That was a good one. That was a keeper. Took some of my worm too. I might have to switch to a dry fly. There we go, got one. This is a good one. This is a feisty one too. This is definitely a keeper. Ow. Ow, frick. It's a good one. Definitely a keeper. Last time I came out here, I caught a 14-inch brook trout. Real big one. gonna go step up to the side here, clean my fish, and continue fishing. That's another line there. There, we got our fish all cleaned up. Gotta get bagged and put in my bag. I haven't had too many people watch my lives yet, but I'm just starting, so it's kind of expected. Usually a couple people stop by, not too many people. This is the first of my live stream trout fishing. Usually underneath the train bridge, bass fishing with my fly rod. Losing stuff in my bag here. Accidentally dumped it out. So I think we're gonna switch to a dry fly. Try that. Yep. Yeah, trout don't take long to clean because you don't have to skin them or anything. You can eat the skin. You just gotta gut trout. So I'm using a dry fly that I tied myself. Guys, you gotta go trout fishing more often, man. It's really fun. You've tried fly fishing, man? Awesome. How'd you like it? Nice, nice. So my first time fly fishing, I hooked my brother in the back of his head. I wasn't too happy about that, because he's actually the one that introduced me into fly fishing. Taught me how and everything. It's actually, this is his old fly rod that I was using. He gave it to me on my birthday. It's awesome. Sad part about it though, I couldn't use it on my birthday. Everything was frozen over. Alright, we got our dry fly turned on, tied on, not turned on, tied on. Sometimes I have problems tucking. So, last year I started tying my own flies. And this is one of my best flies that I tied. I've made about 10 of these. I've already lost about 3. I'm hoping that the trout want this fly and not a tiny one. I haven't seen really what they're coming up for, but I know they're coming up for a dry fly. But I don't want to be caught in that tree. I might have screwed the fish over there when I caught that one. So right now what I'm looking for is any fish surfacing, doing dry flies and stuff, getting flies at the top of the water. I noticed that the smallmouth haven't been coming up to the surface, but the trout have. And this is all spring fed. Most of this is runoff. Oh, you guys fell over. Sorry about that. Just got a tiny tripod. Yeah, sorry about that one. Trying to see if I can see any fish in the water. I don't see much. Because this water is really clear. Just gotta look for like little silhouettes of the fish and stuff. Or if they surface, which would be great if they did. I know there was one over there, but I think we might have scared him out. We caught his buddy. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky. I'm still getting used to carrying it. Don't got like a stabilizer or anything. Yeah. Still like new to the live streaming and stuff. I'll try right there. That seems like a good little spot. Sit down the rods real quick. Make sure you don't fall over this time. That would be great. You know, the problems with fly fishing with a cheap reel, it's made of plastic. It tends to break every once in a while. A while ago, a little pin snapped on it. I had to replace it with rocks. It was very sad. There's all kinds of minnows in this water. I need to throw on a streamer instead of a dry fly. There's a bass over there. I'll set up right here for this nice shady little spot. Got some good fish right there. Yeah, I've been a little loud throughout here. I originally came through here. I already caught one, but I wasn't live streaming at the time. Camera tends to fall straight. See you, man. Hope you have a good one. I'm gonna use these spinning rod first. It's not a bad bass right there. I don't know if he wants to bite. We'll see. Ooh, that's a real good one now. That was a tight cast. Wow. sinker, so I can't really get a good cast in. Oh, he had it too. Took my worm. Let's grab a new worm real quick. I know they're just smallmouth, but there's trout in here, so there's really good trout in here actually. For a stream that is heavily fished, this is where I caught some of the biggest trout. It's like, it's not clean water either. Like, the second you step in there, it's gonna become a little murky, but not like really bad. But like farther up you go, it goes into like farmland. So like, up at the little creeks and stuff flowing into it is safe to drink, but like the main stream, it's not. So the camera might be a little shaky. It is pretty windy out today. I don't really have a very good tripod. It's a cheap one. I think we're gonna slowly work our way downstream. Just like spot to spot. One thing I have noticed though, right here is like 5 fish and 0 raw. So we've got a lot of fish and raw. I just need them to come on out and try a bite. One farther back there, I might say. I don't want him. As soon as it hits the water, he goes after it, but then he stops halfway. He's kind of interested, but at the same time, he's not. There's a smallmouth in there with my freaking spinner. He snapped me off. And honestly, I could probably try to catch it with my hands. 6 feet of line on it though. I mean, that was a good spin too. Oh, I gotta have my swivel. Okay, so spinning rod's kind of out of the action now. We're gonna have to kind of put the spinning rod back in the bag. I think we kind of blew that a little bit. But that's alright. We just had a smallmouth snap me off. It was very sad. Lost my good spinner. I don't have any more swivels, so we're probably going to use the fly rod though. So we got smallmouth, salmon, and trout in this stream here. We've only caught smallmouth and a trout. Really good trout though. We kind of kept it. It's a nice one. It's probably good, I don't know, 9-inch trout. For this stream, it's pretty dang good. Get a 9-inch. Big spot caught here with 14. Right now I'm just putting my spinning rod up real quick. Then we're gonna fly fish. Probably gonna move downstream though. Gotta get into some trout. Or we're gonna go upstream. One of two. We need to find faster moving water because this still stuff is where the smallmouths like to stay. Like I don't care about catching smallmouth. A fish is a fish, but I'm here for trout. This is my first live trout fishing. Usually I'm bass fishing my fly rod underneath the bridge. Oh, I can see the fish too that has my spinner. That's sad. I so bad I want to get that back, but I have crappy waders. I attempted, but it's just way too deep. It doesn't even look that deep, but it actually is. Weird. Just to let you know, the camera might be a little shaky. I don't got a stabilizer for it, so... And I'm kind of picking you guys up. I'm gonna just walk along until I find a good spot. Try to keep your eyes open for any like fish surfacing right now. I kind of want to fish here, but I've already walked through this. Plus, I just got hit by a tree. The tree's not very nice. If I didn't already walk right through here, I bet that log would be a great spot. So I originally came from a stream up through there, down to this stream. Careful, these rocks are slippery. But again, sorry if the camera's a little shaky. Season, man, how's it going? Season, we already caught 3 smallmouth bass and a brook trout. It was a really good brook trout too, we kept it. Right now I'm just walking down trying to find a nice little spot to sit. Fish that little hole. We had a Smallmouth snapped me off on my spinning rod. So now we got the fly rod out. Thank you, man. This is like my favorite area to like go fish and stuff. Just out in country. Very peaceful. So I came from up in that stream up there, came down to here and just started going up that way to fish. Now we're gonna try downstream. So I'm kind of thinking like right back up in there might be a good little spot. Just trying to see if like any trout are surfacing or anything. So I'm using a dry fly. Gotta try not to drop you guys in the water. That wouldn't be good. Yep, there's that slippery rock. Almost went in. This water is ice cold. It's all spring fed. So I think right underneath the like cedar tree there look pretty good. Yet again, sorry if it's still shaky. It's gonna be shaky for a good little minute here. So I used to like ride my bike all over the place, trying to find like trout and stuff. Like I go like miles and miles away from my house. Just traveling, just trying to see the country. But I had my mother drop me off this time. My bike's a little on the broken side. When I first found trout, it was in like a 2-foot creek. Like I think it was 15 miles out. So it was quite a ways. Thing is, if I got injured, I would have been screwed. So at the time, I didn't have a phone that could call. I had to like stop by the road and ask for help. So right there is where I want to get. I'll set you guys like on these rocks here. That one there might work. Gotta try not to fall in the water. Great. That looks pretty good. Some like really good holes down a little bit farther. I want to try this one out first. I think what we're going to do is just like jump from rock to rock, fly fishing it. Nothing on these rocks. Get that slack line out of here. go into the next little rock or something. Try to get up in there. I think farther down there, a little like eddy there might be pretty good. But yeah, it might be a lot of smallmouth down there. Left wader's got a hole in it. That ain't good. That's alright. It's pretty hot out. Right now we're in the 80s, so it's pretty hot. One thing I gotta watch out is try not to get caught in these trees here. Once you get caught in the tree, you're probably gonna ruin the area. That ain't ideal. So walking through the water can also scare brook trout. Smallmouth not so much. But trout and salmon will get spooked. So I gotta like try to keep my distance from whatever hole I want to fish. A good 10 yards is pretty good usually. Any closer than that, you're kind of pushing it. Like right here, we're kind of pushing it a little bit. A tiny one chasing it. Almost get caught in the tree there. That would have been good. Slack line out. Almost dropped you guys there. That was a slippery rock. That would have been good. As much as I want to go for a swim, it'd be kind of sad if I lost my phone to the stream here. There's one. Swimming up right through. It was right here in this hole. I should have cast it up through here. Probably good, I don't know, 3-4 inch. Just a little one, but trout's a trout. More than happy to catch any trout. So what I'm trying to look for is where the trout are at. It's not that deep. It's probably good, 10 inches. But it's moving water. I think we might fish this little stretch right here since he came out of there. Problem is all this tall grass. I need to try not to get caught in that. Just catch on this rock. Probably without falling over. Great. This little tripod kind of sucks. Well, you gotta work with what you got. got a little piece of moss on her fly. Moss on her fly. Big fish. A little bit of moss. Must be great if I didn't get tangled in the grass. There we go. Caught me in the grass. Awesome, going on the other side. The wind's picking up on this side. This might be good right at the end of this. We're trying to get down to those little rocks there. I cast upstream, let it drift down. So I find these little dragonflies right here. They're so cool. I got a dark green, like a little black in it. Yeah, that looks pretty good right there. I don't know how else the camera's gonna be, but we'll see. I had to just try to spot the fish and try to catch them. There's like a ton of tiny little minnows in there. That's why I'm falling over. One thing I gotta like watch out for is black bears. See, I'm gonna make as much noise as I can because I don't got a gun. Got my knife, but I ain't that strong to fight a bear. As much as it'd be cool, be dangerous. I really don't want to do it. I can't take a bear on and fight. Live for about an hour. Awesome. Amazing how much time flies when you're having fun. Just gotta try not to die out here. My mother told me that ain't allowed. Good thing is though, if I do end up getting attacked and stuff, I do have a tracker on my phone, so as long as I don't lose that, I'm good. Actually, it looks like there's some falls up ahead. Falls usually mean good fish. That's some weird kind of weed. It's weird looking. It's cool, but weird. One day I want to live out here, out in the mountains. It's like my dream home. Ooh, there's a really good trout up ahead, actually. There's like 5. I'm gonna go left here. I want to fish that. I think we just scared him out of this hole, but they're right there. Ow. They're like right at that little deep spot, right before it goes up. Just gotta try to get up on the tracks without dying. Like I said, my mother said that ain't allowed. This sign is though, there's trout right here. So throughout this whole little stretch should be some pretty good trout. I can't tell if you guys like can hear me or not. If I speak up like that, then it's because I think you guys can hear me. Little cows. Upstream. When you're going up, it's really fish. Oh, I'm falling down. Like I said, I can't die. I gotta be a moral here. Too dangerous to die. Dying's not good. Yeah, he's not in that little hole no more. He must have gone up farther. I'll move slowly through here. Try to see if we can get a little spot on him, a little visual. I don't see him right here. Must be up a little farther. An itch. Be great if we could have like a cameraman or something out here. Be kind of preferred actually. But no, it's just me. I'm all alone. Try to hold a fly rod and you guys won't handle it. Reach my arm. It's this dang mosquito. not seeing the trout. Like, I know he's there. There's a bunch of good ones. I saw 2 small ones and 3 really good ones. There's one really, really big. Oh, falling over again. Thing is, I'm holding you guys, so once I see him, I gotta like find a spot to set these down. By the time I do that, the fish is already gone. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is set you guys on this rock. You guys are probably facing that way. I'm not even gonna adjust the thing here. I'm gonna attempt to catch one right here. Hi, how's it going? Come on, fish, bite. You know you wanna. You know, my dry fly is a little messed up and it's kind of sinking. It'll work. Yeah, I'm not gonna get a bite out of that little hole. To the next little hole. Just gotta check the battery here. Don't know how much time I got left for my little battery pack dies and the phone dies. Started checking the sun. Yeah, we're gonna need a new battery pack. This one's dead. Which means you guys are probably about to die. I don't want you guys to die. It's part of the whole thing come out here. Is have a fun time catching trout and live streaming. I don't see. Ow. Yeah, I think trout might have swam down into there, which is alright. We're just gonna cross right here. Get over into the ow. Get over into there. It's deeper than it looks, wow. The little pocket there went straight down. I think probably fly fish from right there, fly fish outwards. I gotta prefer to get downstream, fly fish upstream, but I also need to switch you guys' batteries, so we're gonna set up right here. Try to pass that battery pack to my other hand. Set down the fly rod. Sit down, you guys. This is very heavy, by the way. An attempt to get a battery out. 2 legs, nice. What are the legs? Usually I only get like 1. Maybe done. Oh, of course, the battery pack's up at the bottom of the bag. This one's dead. I think I left the legs in my boots. So I'm wearing my waders at the moment. I'm just gonna move the fish. Probably start fire and cook that trout actually. That's battery's at 1, so that one's dead. 1 ain't gonna last me forever. One is done. We didn't even catch another trout. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, that's a sharp rock. Just put another hole in my waders. Okay. Sorry, these are just cheap waders. Oh, I got my bag too. That ain't alright. This ain't a cheap bag. This is a really good hiking bag. It's not supposed to rip too. It's made of Kevlar. It's got Kevlar lining. In between all the stuff is Kevlar. It's supposed to be durable. I only had it for like 6-7 years. But because they have one T or something. Make sure you guys are actually fully plugged in. I'm gonna pick you guys up. You guys get over here safely. Hopefully in one piece. Like I said, I can't die. My mother said I can't die. Otherwise she'd be mad at me. I can fall over here. Okay. Got tangled in the brush. Look at that. That makes it like that. There we go. What do we got? A little brook trout. Hey, second trout. This one's not a keeper, but it is still a good trout. Drinking him on camera here. It's a nice little one. It's right next to you guys in a little creek. Just a little trickle. So we got my fly. A little messed up with the line. Maybe a little bit. Hello, you just missed it. We just caught a brook trout. My first bass in 34 years. It's my second bass. ankle. We lost the little soft back. That's okay. I got a bunch more on the tire myself. It's kind of sad though. On the other side of this, I'll follow it, and then I'll continue to try to fish this a little bit farther down. I'm not just like working my way through. Ow! Oh, yep, I'm gonna feel that. Just twisted my ankle. My mother said I can't die out here. Kind of have to listen. You know the rules that your mother say. Can't break. Okay, let's set my rod down. The end's gonna be in the water though. Gotta sit you guys down, let you guys die. You guys can't die either, asset. I saw a big trout actually. Just across from us. Come on. Not really pull out too much line. Alright, pick you guys back up. Probably out knocking you over in the water. That wouldn't be very good. But you guys are drowned today. Trying to like look for a little spot. Might be nice. Same time, I don't want to go down too far. I got time, but I don't got too much time to be out here. But like, this is kind of like a little scouting mission, same time. Last time I came out here, it was really bad. Like the water was really high, like over that bank. It was in like the spring, so it's been pretty dang bad. I think next time I come out here, probably come out with my brother, my younger brother. But at the same time, he needs to get his waders back. Once he gets his waders, he'll be out here. And I want to show him how to fly fish. We gotta get him his own rod. We both can fly fish, but there's nothing there. I don't want to go down too far. So I'm gonna end up going back upstream. So I saw some pretty good sized trout upstream before. So I don't want to go down too far. Same time I do, like I want to explore. Got that in my nature. Born in the woods, raised in the woods. Kinda. But I was kind of born in my mother's friend's floor. That is gonna hold some good fish. I'm gonna sit you on that rock and we're gonna fish this. I wish there was like a really deep hole, but not too deep. I think that's the best I'm gonna get there. I'd like to like see the fish and like flick it in there. Do a little sight fishing. That's what I really like. I love sight fishing. And just watching the trout come up after it. Ooh, wow, that's a good one. That's a fast fish. Holy crap. Bro's like, get out of here. Don't know if it's a bass or a trout, but probably a bass. He's awful big. If it's a trout, then I really do want that. But again, it is really hot out here. Don't sweat my ass off. Ooh, that's cold. That is cold water. Definitely refreshing. I'll tell you that. Ice cold water. Holy crap. So earlier I was fishing with a woolly bug trying to catch a smallmouth, and caught three. Caught three smallmouth. So it worked pretty well. But then we saw the trout and we switched to the dry fly. But they didn't really want the dry fly stuff, so we switched to the spinning rod, put a worm on. As soon as it hit the water, well, bam. Trout were on that like crazy. And then we tried to catch a bass and he snapped me off. That was very sad. I lost my spinner with that. I have more spinners. Don't have any swivels though. I like to like be able to take them off and stuff, put on like other things. Kind of like fly fish and stream while I walk. Don't know how well that's gonna work, because if I catch one, it's gonna be a fun time. Trying to figure a spot where I can set you guys. Oh, that's eating. Oh. Dying. So then we're gonna go down this way, and then we're gonna probably end the live a little ways down. Then we're gonna fly fish back up. Probably make like a little short of me, or like releasing the fish or something. Nothing there. Try my best to not drop you guys in the water, so that wouldn't be good. Drop you guys. Looks like I'm walking back. That, or I can go stay up by the bridge up there and wait for my mother to realize that I died. Probably freak her out. And the last thing I need to do is freak my mother out. Give her a heart attack. Got that stick. So at one point I wanted to take the canoe up through here. And now that I'm seeing this, like, I really don't think I could get the canoe through this. I would have to drag it. Best bet would be walking it. I think we would just walk up through with waders. Yeah, like you could wade through all this. Now, that's all like perfect looking water to walk right through. So I think we're gonna go down to this little pool down here, have a look what we have past it, and probably end the live from there. But again, this is the live that I talk more. Usually I'm like one of the quiet people that are just streaming. Very quiet, fishing and stuff. Like people watch the sunset, sunrise, or whatever. Just chilling underneath the bridge. Great view off in the distance. I'll flick my fly from there. I'll like kind of walk it down. One thing that I'm looking for is any fish surfacing. Because that shows that a fish is feeding and stuff. And I've noticed that the smallmouth aren't really surfacing a whole lot. I just disturbed that whole entire hole. This looks like a good spot to fish. Get out of there. Get up on this. Keep down my rod. Set down you guys real quick. And you're focusing onto a leaf. I'm gonna snap that leaf off. Oh, this is a real deep hole. This is one of the holes where like you could go swimming. So our dry fly at the moment kind of died on us. It's falling apart, which is very sad. I tied it myself. It shows that I'm not very good at tying flies. There's like there's all kinds of these little minnows in here. I had one right there. Ooh, there's a good one right from there. I really wish I still had my spinning rod linked up. Ooh, there's actually a lot of good ones in there. Including, oh wow. How am I gonna fish that? That's an easily good freaking 7-inch trout right there. There's some bass in there too. All day is the wind. Wind's picking up, so it's getting harder and harder to cast. So I think what we're gonna do here, since our fly is a little on the messed up side, it's now practically bare, like a hook with a feather on it. It's not really much of a fly anymore. I think what we're gonna do is use it as like a cane pole. Click on a worm, stick it in there. Now it's technically cheating, but like, look, man, I'm here for a fish. I see some good freaking fish in there. There's, I think, like 4 bass and a bunch of trout. There's a really good sized trout too. The trout have little white, like, fins. It's like the tip of their fins is like white. And that's what I'm looking for. And I've been trout fishing my entire life, so I know what I'm looking for. Just like myself. Uses a barbless hook. Kind of spooked it a little bit there. I think what we're gonna do is just let it sink. Okay, so instead of like actually fishing it like a fly, maybe we're fishing it like a bottom. Oh, he had it. That was a big one too. They're not interested in it anymore. That means that he took, yep. Okay. Look at the flag. Here we go, here we go. Come on, dude. If he wanted it, but he didn't. There we go, got him. That's not a bad one. That's a good looking one. It's fighting good. That might be a keeper. Yeah, it looks like a keeper too. So in the state of Maine, 6 inches is considered a keeper. But anything at least like 8 is probably considered a good one. Ooh, that's a really good one. Wow, that's a keeper. That's a good one, dang. Awesome. Another keeper. Just gotta make sure I don't like let this one go. It's a good one. That right there, my friends, is a really good trout. "10 inches. That's a good trout. That's a 10-inch trout. Okay, where did I put my knife? I'm gonna take out my canteen, my boot, my other boot. I must have sat in the other pouch. That's alright. We're gonna pull out the other fish anyway. So, no, I didn't put it here. Where? No, I did. Okay. I thought I lost my knife. That would have been good. This is a really good trout. Quick, clean death. If there's anyone watching, thank you for watching my live. It means a lot to me. Stick behind me a little ways. Rinse them off in the water. Like I said, it's a pretty good trout out of here. So far, 2 trout that I have is really good, and 1 trout that was not bad. Like Wing Brooks, the trout that I usually fish, but I'm gonna start fishing Half Moon, dude. This stream is really nice. So last time I checked, I believe the limit was 4, I think. Nice, the game ward showed up. Awesome. Just ask him that. Game wards are awesome, man. Last game warden I ran into helped me out a ton. Got our fish all cleaned up. Gonna toss them in the bag with the other ones. We got 2 more trout, and then we got my limit. So once we got our limit, it's just fishing for sport now. Sadly, Season wasn't here to see that one. That was a good one. He fought hard. Sadly, we had to use a worm, though, to catch him. Because our fly is kind of dead. Our fly's dying on us. It's really sad. But either way, a trout's a trout. You're never going to catch me complaining about catching a trout. That is just something you don't do. Who's going to complain about catching a fish? Fish are awesome. Tastes great too. Fish is about one of my favorite foods. All over. I was following you guys. That would not be good. Grab my. Oh, we still got a bit of it. Awesome. We got a whole bit. Wow. Is anyone watching? Please like. Yeah, like it. If you caught a really good nice piece of trout. If you're enjoying the content, great. Smash that like button, double tap the screen. Ooh, we got another one. That I think's the best though. Oh, he threw it. Threw it back. Dang, we picked up fast. I have to go upstream to flatfish this. Wind's picking up a lot. Wow. Quite a bit of wind for a small stream, man. I feel like the early morning is the best time to come out here. Not the afternoon. Early morning is like calmest. In the afternoon it's like really windy. I at least want one more trout before we end live stream here. Any size. Or at least one more fish. One more fish. Come on, Lord. Please give me one more fish. Actually, that looks like it's at least a good, I think 13, 14 inch trout back there. That's like an orange belly with white fin. Awesome fish. We're out. Oh, we got another one. That's a really good one. Wow. That's a good fish. That's the one that I was talking about. That's a really good fish. Wow. Got a really nice one. That's a keeper. That's a beautiful native brook trout. That's a keeper. Don't give me the rocks, don't give me the rocks. No, he threw it. No. That was at least a 14, 15 inch trout. No. No, guys. That actually hurts. That was a good one. Okay, let's try to get another one. That was a good trout. That's actually sad though. That hurts me. If anything hurts me, that hurts me. That was a keeper trout. The colors on that one was beautiful too. He picked it through my fly. That hurts my soul, dude. That was definitely a keeper. There's one up in there. Once I grab the cast, but... I really wish it wasn't as windy as it is. God does everything for a reason. It's like God let that fish go for a reason. That fish has a purpose. Meaning. That's a good one. I don't think that might be a keeper, but that, no, maybe. Yeah, that seems like one. Oh, actually, that might be a bass. That's a bass. I'm not keeping him. Like I said, still a fish. Fish is a fish. That's a good fish. Good smallmouth. But I'm having a blast. I would love to take my younger brother out here. It's a nice smallmouth. Good one. Like trout, bass, so you can just toss them back like that. Trout, delicate, you gotta hand release them. Same thing goes for salmon. Bass are really tough. First thought it was a trout, with the colors he had, but oh wow, there's a lot of fish there. There's a lot of good trout in there, actually. There's a lot of bass and trout. There's a whole school. That is a big trout. Holy crap. That's at least a 20-inch trout. Dude, I'm going to fish it for hours, man. Put the big worm on. That is a big trout. That is the biggest trout I've seen. That's at least a 20-inch trout. Holy crap. I want to catch that. Look at myself a good worm. I know I'm fly fishing, but at the same time, my fly's all messed up. My spinning rod's broken, so. Well, that is a big trout. That trout I want. Now, I want that to be my third trout. Any one of those will really good trout. Thought he took it. There we go. That's the big one. That's the big one. That's the big one. That's a keeper. That's a big keeper. Oh my God, that's the biggest trout of my life. That's the biggest trout of my life. That's the biggest freaking trout of my life, guys. Monster trout. That's easily a 20-inch freaking brook trout. Oh my God. Oh my freaking God. There's another one trying to take the fly out of its mouth. Oh my freaking God. He just spit up something. No, don't go on the rocks. Oh my freaking God, guys. That's a monster. Oh my God. Biggest trout of my life. PB. PB. That's my PB right there, guys. That's my freaking PB, guys. Oh my freaking God. That's a monster. Monster freaking brookie. Oh my God. Oh my freaking God, guys. I'm hand lighting him right now. Oh my God. No, he snapped off. No. 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 He snapped off. Oh my God, dude. That was my PB. That was my fucking PB. Oh my God. Sorry about the language. Oh my God. No. No, guys. No. That was a monster. That was a 20-inch trout. That was a freaking 20-inch trout. Oh my God. And it's raining. No. It's like raining at the perfect sad moment. Oh my God. No. That was my PB. That was my PB, guys. Holy shoot. Oh my God. God, please let me catch another one. Oh my God. That was a monster brook trout. That was my PB right there, guys. That was my PB. Oh my God. That was a 20-inch trout. I can't believe we lost that. That was my PB. That right there was a 20-inch brook trout. Oh my God. I can't believe I lost that. I can't believe I freaking lost. I need better line. Oh my God. I need to put my line up to 8 pounds, not 6 pounds. Oh my God. That's why I snapped. He got me frayed on the rocks. Oh my God. Oh, I can't say oh my God anymore, dude. Holy crap. That was my PB. That was my personal best freaking brook trout. Oh my God. I can't believe I lost that. All right, let's get it back out there. There's another one just smaller than him, which is all right. He won't bite again. He has the fly in his mouth. But oh my God, that was a monster. Dude, I would have been eating good tonight. Like, oh my God, that trout was big. Yeah, my line's all frayed. I'm gonna need a new leader. Like, holy crap, guys. Oh yeah, my whole leader's fucked. Wow. That was my PB, and he snapped off. Man, I wish season was here, dude. Oh my God. My personal best, and it snaps off. That is so sad. And it rains at the perfect moment for that snap off, too. Oh my God. When I get home, I'm ordering better line. Oh my freaking God, guys. That was my PB. That hurts me. That hurts me more than anything else. On the way in, he spit up a dead brook trout by the looks of it. That was my PB, guys. I can't believe I lost that. That is the saddest moment in my life. That right there would have helped me through everything, dude. That would help me through the divorce. All right, there's more in there. I don't know if there's any more as big as him, but let's hope I can catch my PB. On live, dude. PB on live. Wish I had more people watching. I wish I could clip this too. I'm gonna try my best when I get back to try to clip this. Because that was my PB right there. I don't even have a GoPro out here with me. My GoPro's busted. Okay. We got our fly rod set back up. New leader, new fly. So what happened was he was getting me on the rocks, and then it snapped off and cut the line. And trout, brook trout, have teeth, so that could have cut the line too. Okay. We're gonna put a little tip of it on there, little worm, along with a just one of my shitty ass flies. Looks like a streamer, but it's really just a hook with a feather on it. Stick it back in there. You can get it fired enough. There's another one. Actually, there's like 4 more really big ones. Okay, there's a bunch more big ones in there. So you might be able to catch another PB. No, I don't want the bass. Get out of here, bass. Come on. Fight it. They see it, but they don't want it. Oh, I think we lost our little bit of line we had on there. Wasn't on there very good either. This is a bigger hook. The other one was a small hook. Dude. If anyone watching, thank you for watching the live. Hope you like the live and all that stuff. You just caught, well, almost caught. He snapped my line. He almost caught my PB. Easily 20-inch freaking brook trout. Big brook trout. Definitely a keeper, I'll tell you that. I'm definitely going to be fishing this stream more often. This is one of those streams that is just unfished. There definitely will be future lives and videos and stuff done out here. Oh, I think we lost the one again, dang. Yeah, we did, wow. I thought we were just feeding the fish. I really do wish I had my GoPro with me now. I am definitely taking Kate down here. Also, it's starting to rain pretty good, so we might be ending the live soon. Which is really sad because I wanted to live stream all this. I ain't leaving, tell you that. Heck no. Rain ain't stopped me from catching fish. God's gift. Why would I leave? Come on, fish. Yeah, that worm's just off the dead, dang. It doesn't want to stay on there, does it? I really don't want to stay on there. That's when I'm just chewing the worms. I think it's on the bring back that I'm using it. I'm still on there, that's good. I can get in front of the crowd. Right, come on. After I caught their buddy, they really don't want to bite that. Oh, you lost that worm again, too. Keep doing that, keep losing it. I don't know how we're going to keep it on there. Let's just keep freaking chunky. The other one was like a perfect one. I lost one, that's sad. This is a good live, too. One of my best. I really wish Season saw that. That was sad. I'm sure Season would have been laughing up a storm. That was a good one. I think they might be eating, but not eating. No, I think I'm just feeding the fish. Bass that want the freaking worm. I don't want the bass though. I want that big fish trap. I'm gonna like let it sink right on top of them. There we go. Fish on, fish on. Not a keeper. Not a keeper, but the keeper's following them. There's a keeper that's following the trout. Oh, he spit it out. We still have our worm? We still have our worm, okay. We're good, guys. We can flick it right back out there. Make sure it's on there good enough so we don't lose it. Yeah, it's on there. Oh my god, there's a snapping turtle in there. That's a big snapping turtle, wow. It's going right to the freaking fish. It's a big snapping turtle. Going right to the trout. It's a really big snapping turtle. And the freaking trout have no idea that it's there. Oh, I think we lost our worm. Yeah, we lost our worm, guys. And the trout got spooked by the big snapping turtle. That snapper turtle might have ruined our little bit of fishing here. That's alright though. Cool to see him get one. Good time. I want that big one. There's a bunch of big ones in there, like really big ones. Like, they make the ones that I kept look like babies. Like, those are freaking big trout. They've been in here for a while. This is now my favorite spot to freaking fish. Like, I don't want to leave. It's that good. Like, I know I have to, but I will be back. I'll tell you that. I will be back. This is now my new favorite spot in the whole entire world. That bass is going right to the snapping turtle. Oh no, we got caught in the tree. Let go. Come on. Don't get caught in the tree, dude. Not now. Okay. This is something I don't want to do because I think we're going to snap off. Let's just pull. Did we snap? Please tell me we didn't snap. I think we snapped. Yep, we snapped off, guys, again. That's alright. This time we're going to tie on the dry fly. And I think this time we go with one of the ones that I tied. Because, actually, you might want to go with this. I don't know. What do I want to go with? I can go with a dry fly, nymph, streamer. Just ones that I threw together look like bugs. Go with one that looks like a meaner. Ooh, actually, I think I'm going to go with this one, because this one I've made multiple of. Like the ones I usually make just one of. Oh, I lost my line. Where'd it go? And this one's not done with your typical fly hook. They're not held together pretty good, though. They're done with your, like, typical worm hook. And, partridge feather. It's soft hackle, so it's like a streamer. They're made in, like, design of a streamer, so they're not gonna set top, which is alright because I've been letting my thing sink. But, like, I want that slow sink. Say one thing, when we head back, I'm definitely telling my younger brother to get his waders and get his stuff back from Josh. Because he's gonna need them. Tell you that. He's gonna need them, he's gonna want them. Because he's only caught small trout. He's never caught, like, really, really big trout. His biggest trout was a 11-inch trout, that's a good trout. That's a keeper right there. But that's his only, like, big trout. All the other ones have been tiny. And that snapping turtle, doing my fishing, same time, the trout really don't care. The bass is annoying the trout more than the snapping turtle is. The snapping turtle will kill them. Yeah, that's a good cast right there. I'm gonna let it sink right down onto him. I think what we're thinking about is just letting it sit there. So then inside. Nice, actually it's too far back. There we go, that's a good one. That's a really colorful one too. Yeah, I'll say we'll keep that one. Yeah, that's a keeper. Yeah, we're gonna keep this one. means we got one more to catch that we're gonna keep. That one, the last ones, were the ones that we're gonna be picky about. Okay, let's put them down. Get them cleaned right up. Step back here where I've been cooling my fish. Dude, I could be down here all day. Like, I have no problem staying down here. New favorite place to be, dude. If there's anyone watching the live, thank you for showing up. Been just doing a little bit of trout fishing. Caught quite a bit so far. Snapped off a few times. Almost gone for a few swims. We just caught another good one. This one we kept, along with a few others. We got one more fish that we can keep. So I believe I remember the freaking limit being 4. I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But that's what we're going to go with, is 4. 4 is a reasonable amount. Especially for this stream. This stream's like really good. Like all the trout that I've caught so far, besides one little dink that I try to catch on purpose. I saw them like sitting there. They're like really good ones. Like you can't take all the fish out of here, obviously. But like the ones I've got are really good. Hold on, trout. I want that one. That one right there is a really good one. I don't think he's gonna bite though. Look at that thing. That right there is easily a 20-inch trout. And it just doesn't want to bite. I think what we're gonna do is throw in like a worm. It's already almost 4. I've been on it for quite some time. We gotta head back soon. So I want to catch that one last fish. Also, you guys probably can't see what I'm seeing, but there's been a snapping turtle and a ton of really good fish. Oh, dude, that just hurts me that I lost my PB. That just hurts. Just hurts your soul, man. Hurts your soul. Your personal best and it comes off. And it sucks that no one was there to see it. It's like the sad part. Like, I've lost quite some good fish before. I've lost my personal best bass, which is probably good. I think it was like 15 inches before. But it was like a real fat. Right down in front of it. Good one. Ooh, that's a good one. Right on top of it. That's it, go down there. Oh no. It's over here. Down. Don't have another one. That was so close. That was a big one too. But he freaking like bit it, and then I set the hook, but he spit it out right before I set it. And then he took my worm. That was so sad. I know using a worm is technically cheating, like a fly rod, but like same time, I'm out here for the food and to have fun. Not really out here just to specifically fly fish. Starting to rain again. Probably got a couple texts from my mom, maybe. It's probably raining down there for them. Oh, the archery. Oh, dude, not again. Not the tree. No. Ah. Dude, not again. Lost too many flies to that tree. That's just the sad part. There's way too many flies to that tree. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's a small hook. should work pretty good. If there's anyone new to the channel, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. Great. We do hunting and fishing content, and just like outdoors and stuff. Eventually I want to introduce like a little bit more camping, so I really don't do too much camping out here. But now that I'm knowing what's here in this stream, I really do want to come out camping out here. Planning for a week or so, maybe a couple days, maybe a weekend, I don't know. The leg, this is way too fun to pass stuff. Not the tree again, dude. I just got out of there. I'm just like retied. I just got out of the tree. Now we gotta get out of the bag. So we hooked our bag. Oh no, we broke our fly. We snapped it off in our bag at the worst spot too. That's bad. That's a weak hook. Wasn't expecting to snap the fly. Like it didn't snap off, like it broke, the hook broke. Like that ain't normal. Your hook just doesn't break. Like I can't have that there because it's at the worst spot where, right where the shoulder goes. This is on the strap. Okay, we got it off. Now I need a new fly. Which is really sad. So I want something that sinks now, because the ones that sink might be better. So I want a streamer. But like I want a good streamer. I think we're gonna go with that one. Looks like it's made from squirrel hair. Retied. Grab this thing on. one more really big trout. So I'm going to be really picky about trying to get one. Since we already got my other three. Sabotage over there. That one would have been a good one.